Welcome to this episode. This is last episode from this series, the seventh principle of Huna. And for me, this concept has been really tremendously supportive in my life. It's kind of giving me a guidance, a map. So if you have been with me for last few weeks, discussing those principles we had in the first week, Ike, which stands from awareness. The word is what you think it is. Then we had a Kala, freedom, Makia, focusing, Manava, presence, being here and now. And then we had Aloha, which stands from compassion, love, Mana, inner strength, taking responsibility for our thoughts, feelings, emotions, our words and actions. And today we're coming to the last one, which is PONO. And PONO is about being truthful and being it says effectiveness is a measure of truth. So first of all, what is effectiveness and what is the truth? So for me, truth is when we can live fully happy and joyful, fulfilling life. And living happy, what does it mean to me is to be happy, be joyful, be content, and loving person in all realms of human perception and human being. And that relates to my relationships, my finances, my work, my family, and my health. So all these aspects of human being are part of integration. And so now, how I can fully be happy in all these aspects. And of course, we can read tons of books about health, about finances, about relationships, but this is all knowledge, and knowledge is always borrowed. We can read tons of articles on specific subject, but until it becomes our wisdom, until we put this into action, until we really live those knowledge, then it's just a knowledge. That's something conceptual that we have in our head and we can share about it, but we have difficulty to live it. And it's very different to wisdom. Knowledge and wisdom is two different aspects. So what PONO is for me, the seventh principle, is living that happy, loving, and conscious life in all aspects, and being example, being inspiration for others, being authentically living those qualities, living those principles in daily life, in your relationship with others, in your career, in your work, in your spiritual realms also, and be able to express that through your life, express that through your work, through the way you relate with yourself and also relate with others. So this is super important to understand the difference between wisdom and knowledge. They are completely different aspects, and that's all about PONO. How I can be effective means how I can live those aspects. And the beauty about PONO that everybody's way is different. Everybody's journey is different. You know, for many years, I have been thinking that the way I came to the point I am right now has to be the same for everybody else. So in 2008, I quit my job from corporation where I've been working for a few years. And then I went on traveling around the world for another 8 years, discovering myself, learning from other teachers, learning different modalities, exploring the world. And then I thought, oh my God, this is the way to find your happiness. This is the way to find your truth, to find your passion and your vision, your mission. And then I start finding out from people that not everybody's would be interested even in such a life, because they might be interested in more grounded life, more life with based with their family and with insurances and safety of monthly salary, etc., etc. So this kind of risk that I've been taken, it's not necessarily path for everybody else. Yeah, so that's PONO, that your way of living is your way, and how you're gonna do it is your unique way of your inner journey, or of your approach. And this is another thing, that we tend to compare ourselves with others. So I might be comparing myself to somebody else who is 1 step or 2 steps ahead, and thinking, okay, this is the way I have to go through. And it's not necessarily truth, because that person's path has been completely different. Yeah, the way they've been upbringing, the way of their experience is very different to my mindset and to my journey. So I might be inspired by that person, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to take exactly the same path as them. So this is very good to remind ourselves that whenever we go towards whatever our vision or mission is, the path we are taking will be very unique and very individual to our own life and our own experiences. But the most important is live your PONO, and you don't have to shout out about it. You don't have to shout to the world, I am happy or I am joyful. Most important is live it, and you will affect people around you with your passion, with your joy, with your light, with your happiness. And that's most important, to share that qualities with the world and live your PONO. So what is your effectiveness to live your truth? And first of all, what is your truth? How you want to manifest your truth in life? And what are the steps that you want to take on into life to be effective in your, in whatever is your vision? Thank you, everybody. I see Carolina online. I see Tara. I see Ursula. Thank you for joining. Maybe you have any questions, then feel free to ask or share anything about your understanding. What is PONO? What is wisdom, and what is happiness in a way? Because at the end of the day, it is about happiness and love. Whatever path we're taking, whatever we're going towards in our life, however we live our life, I feel the most important qualities that we all seek is love and happiness. And it all comes down to these two qualities, according to me. And so what is your truth about it? How you live your happiness, how you connect with love, and how do you share love with your family, your friends, and in general with the world? Because it's not about people only. We share our love to the planet, to the animals, to plants. We're just grateful for being in this body, being alive, and being surrounded by so much magic every day. From the morning we wake up to the morning we go to bed, there's so much magic in our life that happens on the physical realm, on energetical realm, through our emotions, feelings, through people we're meeting, interacting. And there's so many times in our day that we can connect to our heart and connect to our joy, our happiness, and spread it out, share it with others in a form of our presence and our compassion, our joy. So again, thank you for watching, and I am sending you much love, and have a great day. Bye-bye.